You're watching coverage you can count on. This is News Channel 15's First News Weekend.
It's one of the toughest things people can set out to do, lose weight. The journey to shed the pounds has been a long one, but last night was the semifinal in the Fort Wayne's smallest winter competition, and we're checking in again with Rick Walters, who is co-founder of the competition, and Season 6 contestant Frank Murphy and his former self there at the end of the desk. It's good to have you gentlemen both here.
Thank you so much.
Hey, let's talk about last night's results, Rick.
In first place right now is Frank. He's lost 62 pounds in 15 weeks.
Wow.
The journey's not over yet. Now we let them cut them free and they train on their own. After Fort for Fitness, then we'll have a grand champion. So the contest takes a different spin now where they train on their own and we're not holding their hand.
Frank, how have you done it?
Well, the trainers that they provide and the nutritionists and our behaviorist and Pastor Mark and just this whole staff of folks are there to help you, and they teach you what to do, and they encourage and motivate you to do it. And it's a full board program. Everything's provided.
Now, I got to tell you, that looks a little creepy, the cardboard cutout peering over your shoulder there. But there's a reason that you brought that in. That's not the only creepy cardboard. You said you should have smiled differently. It's not a creepy smile. You just look like, do you really have to take this picture of me? And I understand that. But you have more of those. Tell me about how you're using those as motivation around the house.
Well, we took it home last night. My kids have already found that it's kind of fun to put in a dark room. So when you walk in and turn on the light,
it can scare somebody, right?
My wife has jumped a couple of times. So.
But that's your motivation. You look at that and you're like, I don't want to go back to being that, right?
Oh, absolutely. This was hard. I don't want to do this again.
Rick, why do people fail in their attempts to get going at losing weight? I mean, so many people with good intentions say, I'm going to do it, and then they don't.
Well, on day one at orientation, I told them two things. Usually lack of education. They don't know how to do it. There's so many myths about how to eat and what's good food and what's bad food. So a lot of them just aren't educated enough on how to do it, and then it takes effort. So with the proper education and you guide that effort, then they will succeed. Those are the two key things, and we give them the education through our nutritionist provided by Lutheran, and then we provide the motivation for them to put the proper effort in, and hopefully after 15 weeks it sticks like glue and they can continue for the rest of their life.
And you've been doing this now for 6 seasons. Be honest, how often does it stick like glue? I've known a lot of people who have shown dramatic weight loss, and then for whatever reason they can't stick with it. It wasn't a lifestyle.
Sometimes it's lack of support at home. I hate to give a lot of reasons because we have a little thing around there. When we start to hear an excuse, we blow it up.
Yeah.
You can't make excuses. It has to be in your heart and your soul. A support system at home with family and friends and coworkers helps, but it has to be something within you. And when we teach them not to make excuses, and lots of times when we hear them, we don't even say that's an excuse. We just go, boom.
Forget that.
And they realize that I am making an excuse right now. I need to get my head back in the game and get at it.
Well, tell me, I mean, what have the results been like, not only this season? I know you've had great results this season. People have lost anywhere from 29 to 70-some pounds. And results in the past. I mean, have people been able to lose the weight and keep it off?
More so than not. Mm-hmm. There have some that have gone back to their old ways, and that always makes us sad. But we always welcome them back. We have an alumni system that if they remain within a certain percentage of where they finish the program, we welcome them back with open arms to help the next season because they've lived it and experienced it, and they can be a great help to the new people. And Frank had a mentor that really helped him succeed this year.
And I think that's why this program is so good. You have mentors, you have help, you have experts in this. I mean, Frank, you've said this is a huge blessing. This has changed your life. Okay, tell me, what parts of your life are going to change? We have about 30 seconds left in the interview, but on a day-to-day basis, how does your life look different than it did before now?
Well, my wife and I did this together. She competed in the public division and won.
Yeah, she lost 53 pounds.
She lost, yes, exactly. So we've been doing this together. We eat the same meals. We train together. We work out together, and 23 years have been great. That's how long we've been married, and the next 23 years are going to be great and fit.
Let's hope that that's right. I have a feeling you're going to do it. Let's get that creepy cardboard cutout out of here. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming here. Really appreciate it. You're not going to look like that again. You're not going to look like that again,
no,
right?
that's going to be staring right at me. I'm taking them to work tomorrow to scare some folks.
It almost scared me in the conference room today. Thanks for coming. We'll be back in just a moment.